Hello, hello. Testing, testing. I guess we're live. Second episode, making Van-14. Welcome. Today I have... well, actually, I've been doing some work this week on the level, which I started last week, or last Sunday. Done some background stuff and some basic level stuff. Today I'm gonna go in and do some tile work on the tile map. I need to fix the shapes of some of these rock formations in the background, mostly. What else did I do? I went ahead and after the stream, I think it was like middle of the week or something, I just went in. We had, I think it was 2 cameras between from this area. There's one camera all the way up here, and then we were switching camera just for this little small part. I felt like we had to fix that. We didn't need 2 cameras. So instead I just extended the camera that you jump up from zone 2 to zone 3. From zone 2 to zone 3 you had 1 camera, so I just extended that one all the way up here. And then just keeping 1 camera all the way up to this door up here. And then 1 camera for this entire area. And just like I said before, I opted to try to go in and try to fix the area around here. And it doesn't look like much right now, but I will go in and show a new mechanic that I made this week as well. I started on it Friday evening, maybe? No, it was yesterday. I made a new mechanic, and today I'm gonna go fix up the small things, cooldown, for example, in that mechanic. But I guess I'll just start off with showing what I made. So I went in and maybe I should go back a while. I'm gonna just pick up the controller instead. Let's run back. Let's give ourselves some cheat sheet. Hey Erica, and welcome to the stream. So let's go back a while. Go down here. Oh, maybe all the way back. Let's go all the way back to where we started last week. I'm sprinting here now. So I think where we started last week was we fixed this area around here. And loading in and loading out. Now you can see the particles, how they're drifting. Oh, I see a hole over there. Ah, damn you, hole. Hole in the wall. We added particles. We added the mist in the background. Oh, I see a hole there as well. Nice. I'll fix that. When we came up to this area here, we cut to a new camera before, but I figured we could just use the 1 camera all the way up here instead. That doesn't look right. Wait, that doesn't... Oh, okay, so we're switching that camera. I'm gonna fix that as well. And I don't have lights in here, which I kind of like that we don't have lights, because the emissiveness from the mist is making a really nice silhouette of the door right there. I like that. So in the middle of the week, I decided to put the door here instead, and make it so once we jump through the door, we get lights. I think it's a bit jarring right now. You can still, it's a little bit buggy. You can see it turning on and off. But it's okay for now. And where we're turning up the lights a little bit, just so we can start to get outside. And when we get outside, you see that the particles are starting to blow in, because I wanted to create like this rocky desert. And a lot of times when you're making games, you try to take the systems or take materials or things that you've already created and just reuse them. So I just took the mist that I have. It's just a material that is it has two textures that are panning 2 directions. So I just upped the speed of one direction and added some particles to that as well. So now you get like this blowing desert kind of thing. And one thing I wanted to do as well was to zoom out as you get out into here, so you get a bigger picture of what's going on. And that's all because I was talking about on last stream about some kind of a vehicle or something to try to move around with, but maybe I found something more interesting. I don't know yet. Maybe we can have both of them. I made a gravity hook. That's what I'm calling it right now. A gravity hook is a new ability that you would be able to get, which is basically a grapple hook with extra gravity. It pulls you towards it, so you can shoot it. So you shoot a projectile, just like every other thing you do in the game. Like you use projectiles a lot, so I wanted to just use a projectile, and you shoot and you hook, and once you release you get an extra jump. That means you can use the momentum of the upswing to get like these really nice bounces and just move around with double jump. And I think playing feels really nice. I've been around in the other parts of the levels trying it out, so it's not really OP. And considering, like, if you get this around this stage in the game, I think it would be fine. One thing I don't like is when you get a really fun ability or a mechanic, and you get it at the end of the game, and you don't get to use it anything. That's something I don't like. So might as well just get it early, or mid-game at least. Maybe you're a bit too bouncy, maybe, but it all depends on where you unhook. So as it works right now, you get to shoot, and then you get pulled towards a point. And I can shoot again if I want to and try to hook again, but you won't be able to leave until you jump. So in order to get unhooked, you need to jump. And I've been playing maybe an hour just jumping around with this at this area, because it feels, it might look a bit weird, but it feels very nice, especially when you get into slingshotting yourself around. You try to get these really nice. Let's see if I can make. So what I want to happen is I want to have a momentum going down, try to hook a platform as I'm going down, so I can really stretch it out there, and then try to get that hook and then double jump, and you get like this really nice. It feels really nice, at least. A nice slingshot going. I had to change some things to the controller as well. Used to be that as soon as the movement in air, I needed to have the continuous momentum to actually even make the gravity shot or gravity hook work at all. So before, if if you moved in a direction, and if you just stopped holding forward, you would stop midair, just to give a lot of control. But now it's a little bit, so you can actually, you got a lot of momentum, and maybe it'll stay in the game, and maybe it won't. We'll just have to wait and see. But the fun part is actually doing the slingshots and trying to keep the momentum, because I found out that if you with having the character move forward in a certain momentum, you can actually let's see if I can make this happen. Almost. So as you're moving and you're just about to land, you can just jump at the last second and you'll keep that momentum going. So you can basically bunny jump, I guess, if you got really nice momentum. So, see if I can. No, that was a dead end. And go. Almost. Almost. Wee! I love it. I feel like it would make for super fun challenge runs. Yeah, I think so too. I think you can actually. I think you can put in a lot of nice obstacles. Maybe this is too much. I mean, it's still in testing phase as well. But I kind of like that we're zoomed out. And we can try the slingshot. I mean, it took a while for me to try to learn this slingshot. I had my kids play this, and they find bugs really easily, and they found that you could actually just spam like this, and you can climb anywhere. So one of the things I'll be doing on stream right now is making sure we can't spam lots of gravity hooks. Even though it looks really cool and fun, I think we need to control this aspect at least. We can absolutely hook this up to the utility upgrades. Lowering the cooldown for every shot. Yeah, I'm gonna get right into it. I think one thing that I don't want to lose is, so you can let's see if I got a good situation where I can show what I want. Okay, so let's say I'm hooked here. No, that's not a good one. If I'm hooked here, I can shoot and hook to that spot, which I feel would be good. So you can stay at the, let's say there was no wall here, or there was no ledge. I can use that spot and still hold on to that spot. Maybe maybe it's too much. I don't know. Maybe we need to lower the. But it is fun to go wee, especially when you get it really good. Let's see if I can get a really good downswing. There we go. And then no, again. Go up high, and then go again, and no. I'm gonna do this. And let's go one more. And go. Oh my god. Why are you standing there? You big block. Why you stand there, big block? Stupid big block. Why you stand there? One thing I was considering was if maybe the faster you go, we zoom out a bit more, so you get a bit more control or of the surroundings. However, I think that might be a little bit of a cheat, because then with bigger speeds you will zoom out a lot and you might see things that you're not supposed to see. Anyways, let's get working on some cooldowns. We need to go into the main character. Where is it opening? Okay, there we go. So this is I'm not using all this. Don't want to delete that just yet. This is one of those things. Don't want to delete it just yet. I might want to have. So this is basically what happened in the beginning. I used to have just a line trace to check. So I didn't have projectile in the beginning. So it was basically you shot and instantly you grappled onto something. But I felt like you needed to add the projectile moving, and with the projectile moving, you get this. So the way it's set up, it's a little bit of a trick or illusion trick. So the projectile has a cable component attaching itself when the projectile is created on begin play. It's attaching its cable component, the end piece, to the character, and that piece actually, that cable, you see that it's a bit loose. So that, and I wanted that effect of it's not tight in the beginning, and then when we hit something, that projectile is basically destroyed. But then in that moment we are taking over on the character side instead, where we have a cable on our side. There, the cable on there. What is it? It's not showing right now. But we have a cable here that we are showing or unhiding, and that one is much more tense. So then you get a loose cable, and then you get the stiff cable, boom, which pulls you, and it gives a really nice illusion that it is the same cable, but I like that the cable kind of feels loose in the beginning. I could jump around like this for ages because it's pretty fun. it's very fun, to be honest. Okay. Let's see if I want to open up the projectile. Do I want to? You can do a cooldown in so many different ways. Here are grapple shot. Hello, Matty Foster. Welcome to the stream. We're making gravity hooks, gravity shots, gravity grapple, grappity hooks, gravity hooks. Anyway, yeah, you can see how loose it is. This is the cable component just right there, and that's the projectile. I don't think we need to do a cooldown in here. I don't think we need to. And like I said before, the only thing I'm doing here on begin play, I'm actually casting to the character to get some information, because I need to know. The projectile needs to know the grapple point or where it's hitting. So I'm just using the cube, and the cube right now is one of these cubes here. Oh, it's actually this one. So wherever this one overlaps with something, where it is at the point of overlapping, that's where I need to set a grapple point. The grapple point is then used down here, so we can add a force in that direction. Actually, I'm doing something that is not so nice. I'm using a tick, event tick. This should be avoided, but this is the only place I'm using an event tick. I could do this with a timeline, but just for testing purposes, I'm using an event tick now. but just letting you know that I know, letting you know that I know that I shouldn't be using event ticks. However, this is the only place in the whole game that I'm using an event tick if I decide to keep it there. But I guess I could just use a timeline and do it the same way. It's just like with timelines, it's a bit messy sometimes, I think. Anyways, we want to make a cooldown. So right now, when we're pressing input action grapple, we're spawning the actor. And the actor in this case is the grapple shot. And we have a specific rotation and location where we're spawning it from. And we're spawning it from attack arrow 45 up. And it's basically from this area. So I've got like 3 points where we're actually spawning our projectiles from. And I tend to use a lot of arrows when I do my rotations and locations and stuff. Because for me, it's easy to understand where things can go wrong. So I tend to use a lot of arrows. For me, as an artist, see, because I'm not a programmer at all, I can script, but it's easier for me to understand. So this is how I do it. We're spawning that one. That's all we're doing. And then the event tick is handling everything. But now I just want to. So the problem right now, anytime we're pressing, we're actually spamming out the projectile, and that's when it looks like this. We can spam as much as we want. The way I tend to do cooldowns, an easy way, is to just drag out from here and just do once. So that means we'll just be doing it one time. And the cool thing with do once is we get this reset. And so we want to reset this somehow. So what we do is we create a custom event. And we could call this event grapple cooldown release. No. Grapple cooldown reset. And the cool thing about this event is we'll just drag off this and just give it a delay. And I don't know, let's put it to 1 second, probably. Now, so currently we're pressing once, we're doing this once. It'll never happen again. However, we have this reset. Now that we've created this custom little custom event, I can actually, after this, just call that event grapple CD reset. And that means, so it's going to fire this in one frame, go boom, fire this, bam. And once it gets to the CD reset, I can show you another way you can do this as well. But once it gets to this one, it's going to go to here and say, hey, wait 1 second before resetting. Another way you could do this is you don't have to have custom events. But the cool thing with the custom event is that I could, if I wanted to add a lot of things here, let's say we wanted to add like character movement stuff or whatever, or lots of booleans. We want to change shoot forward set to true, or whatever we want to do could be called from this event because we're running it. So that's a good thing about custom events. I use a lot of custom events. Hey Canaris, or Canaris, how are you today? I'm doing good. I've been very productive today. Just letting you know, the productivity has gone up, spiked today. Another way you could do a simple cooldown is you could loop this around. We could put 1 second, 2 seconds here, instead of going for that one there. This is a bit more ugly, I guess, but it works. And you could just actually just loop it back into the reset. Just like that. So what happens is you press once, it'll wait 2 seconds, and then it's reset. We can just try it the first one. Just to see that it works. So I'm spamming and spamming, nothing is happening, waits for 2 seconds, and now I'm getting every 2 seconds I will be able to shoot. However, I don't feel like 2 seconds is... maybe it's good? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. It doesn't feel good, 2 seconds. Go back here. So that is one way how to do it. I, however, don't want to do it that way, because I might want to do more things from the grapple CD reset. So I'm gonna do that like this. Another cool thing that you could do is, while we're here, we could actually just in case, let's make a new variable, and just in case we decide to grapple cooldown, grapple cooldown, let's call that grapple cooldown, and we'll change the type to a float. And this means we can put in some digits. We can actually now, instead of looking for, because we're setting it very local at this point, this duration. You've got 2 Ds. You've got two Ds? Wait, what? Kenner says, nice, you're using Unreal, right? Yes, I'm using Unreal. And then Erica said, you've got 2 Ds. That name. What name? Cooled down. Oh, thank you. There. Would be fitting to have 2Ds in a 2D game, but you're absolutely right. So the cool thing is, in Unreal, it's so simple. Like, you just hook things up to the right color, and it just works. Sometimes it works. The cool thing here is I can hook that up here and just gonna compile that, and then we should be able to change the value down here to 1 second. And oh, sorry. Now that we have a variable for this, we can actually go into when we upgrade, we can lower the cooldown or increase the cooldown or whatever. We can get a hold of this variable and change it for the cooldown, which is nice. And now we need to test it just to see that it's working on 1 second. One. Okay, it looks good. F11 for full screen, and let's take her for a test spin. Can I reach up there? Come on. Oh, there we go. I think 1 second is good. I believe it is. Let me just cheat as well. Are you guys hearing the music, by the way, from the game? Can you hear the game at all? And do I need to increase the volume? So much fun. And yes, we can hear the music. Volume is good on my end. Okay, good. Great. Awesome. Maybe just we could just go in really quick and tweak the so grapple release is just checking up here. So this is what happens when we do grapple release, when we jump basically. So it's checking for are we grappling or not. If that's true, then we're setting grappling to false on both ends. However, if we're not grappling anything, then nothing happens. But if we are grappling something, then we want some things to happen. We want, right now I'm just launching the characters 700 units up into the air, setting it to walking, and setting visibility of the cable to not visible. Need that involved. Do you, we need, yeah, we were in Mistlands, there was talks, a long while, talks about adding grapple hook to Mistlands, because we felt like that would be a really cool thing. In Mistlands specifically, this would be the mechanic thing for Mistlands. However, grapple hooks are super difficult to design. Grappling mechanics, overall, how do you want it to work? Like in this case, I wanted to make a really simple grapple hook or gravity hook that would make you be able to manipulate the gravity, use your momentum and so on. But I mean, there's so many different ways you can use a grapple hook. You could, like, if you look at, what's it called? Not Tenshu, from Software, the grapple hook ninja, the Sekiro. That grapple hook, you get dragged towards it. It's basically like this one. You get grappled towards and you fly towards the destination that you hook into. But other grapple hook mechanics would be like, you grapple something, do you want to go up and down? Should you be able to lower yourself down or pull yourself up? How much do you swing? How dangerous would it become in Valheim with the fall damage? So many things to consider. But it was going to be a thing. It never became a thing. Maybe we'll bring that back. Who knows? Could have been fun. Could have been the worst decision. Anyways, I'm going to go back in here and just going to lower the jump or the launch velocity just to see what happens. Oh my god, I love Sekiro's grappling hook used to jump off buildings and hook at the edges. Oh yeah, like that, and it feels so immersive in Sekiro. It feels really, that grapple hook really feels nice. Now, this grapple hook here feels nice, but it's super basic. The thing I needed to make sure is this is still a 3D world. You could actually, there is still potential that you could hook and try to fly out towards the camera and just fly off the stage. I have not made sure that that cannot happen, but it all depends on the rotation of the character. See if I can use this to, no I can't, because I've made the turn speed so extremely high that you won't ever, I'm saying ever, but hopefully you will never be able to shoot out towards the camera. Let's see, I wanted to change the launch and see if, how that feels. Wait, what happened there? It doesn't, it feels really sluggish. But if, oh, I don't know. It's definitely more sluggish if we go down to 300 units instead of 700. I can't jump as high, which is, I was having fun before. I feel like someone is restricting me now. Let's see if how far can I go? Yeah, okay, so it would make my life easier if I went for something like this, because then I don't have to make everything bulletproof. Let's see. I'll try it. Canaris, thank you. Erica says, I love the kicky legs as she gets pulled. Lol. As she gets pulled. So I need to make a new state for that. I could actually do that as well, because one is when I'm in air, then I go into the falling animation. However, if I'm on ground, I start running in air. Maybe I should make okay, so that means that I'm actually changing the movement mode to flying when we're doing the grapple. I should have a custom animation for that, I think. Or at least a custom pose. I can do that as well. See if we can Anyways, Robin, there is a harpoon mode for Valheim that has the same cool thing like Sekiro and releases on click or whichever button you bind it to. Oh, nice. Might want to limit the length of the harpoon. Seems to go all the way with them. Might want to limit the length of the harpoon. Seems to go down all the way with the momentum. The grappling hook. You mean you mean it's too bouncy, you mean? Could change the forces, definitely. It is a fine line of changing it, because but I'll look into that as well. It's a good point. Definitely. I mean, it's also, it might not stay in the game. I am having fun with it though. Especially when you have double jump and you can do I mean, you'll have a lot of air time now, so you can double jump. You can, and the phase or the dodge isn't reset when you touch ground. It's reset every 2 or 3 seconds, I think. So you can actually, if you can keep phasing all the time if you want to. If you can keep the air. Actually haven't tried it. What happens if I actually... Can I... Wait, I want to... Oh! Oh, wait. Okay, that's a bug. I don't know how we would solve that. If I jump it... So I've got gravity back. Ah! It's not that bad. It is like a child leash. Yeah, it is. Because with the rubber banding, you go all the way. Yeah, that is true. The only way I can actually... So the cable itself is just there for visuals. The cable doesn't actually limit the player or anyhow. It's just there for visuals. So it doesn't actually have anything to do with the cable. It's rather that when we hook onto something, we add a force. We go into fly mode, by the way, first, and then we start applying force towards a specific point. We could actually change this instead of 300,000. Go for 500,000. That means it wouldn't rubber band as much. but we would get pulled faster towards the point instead. Which means that we could spring ourselves much. So it's more tense, but it also means that it's maybe not such a bad idea. The thing is, like, the whole point of it was to have, yeah, so you'll get, alright, so you'll get these situations where you run in a corridor, and what happens is you start doing this. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's not working. It becomes much faster, much more unreliable. Maybe it's not that bad. It is definitely much faster, and I get. Maybe I can look at some tutorials or something. Someone can give me some advice on how to dampen that a bit more. I'm gonna set it back to. Wait, what happens if we go the other way though? It would become a lot more rubber band. Can we prevent that some if we go back to 300? But can we do something else instead? And I guess this is what it looks like when you're making a new mechanic. Let's see what happens now. Wait, did that actually help? Did that actually help? Let's see it go up. Let's say go up and shoot. That actually helped. Wait. I don't know why that would help, because you're not. Oh, but it did help. I think. Wait, well, let's lower that even more. Let's go something crazy. I find it always easier to overbalance stuff when you're doing mechanics or damages and stuff like that. Balancing enemies in games, because overtuning it gives you a sense of direction. When it's okay, let's jump up far and hook. No, hook. Go up far and hook. That's still, it is better, but it's still pretty rubber banding. Yeah. I'm not getting as big airtime as I used to have. Let's go up high. Go. Yeah, I still hit the ground. And hit the ground. Oh, I missed. Don't know why it felt better. Let's go for. What happens if it's 0, by the way? Is that just a pull force? That is the pull force multiplied value. Let's get some cheats on. This is 0 now. I feel a little bit more floaty. Floaty. Oh. Let's go big air. And go. No, I'm still hitting the ground. Okay, so let's go 0.5. Let's go 0.2 that we had before, and probably just lower this. Let's see what happens if we go. How much is that? Maybe correct. I don't know. I just want. It's pretty fun because. All right, so now it is super slow. And I guess very rubber bandy as well. I don't like this. Me no like. There's nothing to do with that. See, put that to. Oh, let's have it at 0.2 and go back to 300. There, normalized. This is something I'm gonna have to balance all the way out until the end. Well, I'll keep it at that. So far, let's just. It is a loose rubber band. It's. I'm just calling it very fancy things. It's actually just a glowy rubber band. That's all it is. You see through my deception. What was the game plan here? So I fixed those things last week or this week. Went up here, started making this. I wanted to make the cooldown. We showed off cooldown. Don't need to do that. All right, I wanted to. Let's go into perspective. Somewhere up there, I don't know. Up here, here it is. Here is the level. So I just made a simple background this week. If you make the hook hook like Sekiro, I know I love. Yeah. They're pro though. They know what they're doing. I'm just an artist. I don't know what I'm doing. I wanted to add. Yeah, so I'll do that. I wanted to add. Where is? Wait. Oh, wait. Let's see here. Open. Is it here? Down here? Oh, this is where I have it. So in the where is you? In the background, I've got these pointy mountains, kind of hill thingies, spires, I guess. And I tried to make spires out of current content Van-14 background stuff. However, they look like floaty condom balloonies, and I want to fix that. Yeah. I don't actually have my my painting screen. My XP pen, 24-inch. It's to the side of me, so I'm just gonna have to do some painting with my mouse. And let's see here. I wanted to. How can I do this in a good way? I feel like there's some forms missing. I just want some. I want a nice top form, and that can loop. And I want some side forms, just some jiggity jaggedy stuff. Probably put it out here then. Now I'm just gonna have to. Oh, I found it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to look through all of these things, but oop. So how are you guys? Oh, I'm not working anymore. By the way, I am holiday. I are holiday. Lately, I've been trying to make models and stuff in Unreal, and I don't know what it is, but I don't seem to find it as intuitive as CAD. I I know that they have modeling in here. I've never checked it out. Um, they've got animation, modeling, and everything in here. That's great. Cinema 4D. I don't know why I read that. I just read it as CAD. Cinema 4D. Never used it. I think use external software. I think that's always going to be the best choice. Um, you're going to stream more because you're on holiday, or are you going to rest? Don't know if I'll be streaming more. Depends on if I have anything interesting to stream, I guess. Let's see if I can. Maybe. Might be. Who knows? I should know. I don't know. Okay, so what I want to do right now is just make some. Let's just do like this, maybe. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There. And I want my pixel brush. Where is it? Down there. I just want some unevenness going in and out, and I want this to be able to loop, kinda. Probably down here. Go in there. Make sure that we're looping up here. And that looks good. Like, I am not picky at all when it comes to making fast art, because I'd rather just make it, put it into the game, and see if it works. So I'm just going to make two different. Because what happens is I can use this I can rotate these around and switch sides and everything. However, I'm going to go for a bigger loop this time. So I'm going to pull this all the way down. All the way down here. Wait, how do I want to do this? Probably go out a bit more. Let's just do something wiggly. Wait. Alright, it's the stupid lasso tool. I don't want these dithered edges. That's a bigger loop. And then I want a spire tip somehow. A big spire tip. And I only need to do one side. I have to go soon. I hope you have a good stream. Oh, thank you, Maddie, for just popping by. Always nice. Don't know if I will be streaming with Luma tomorrow. I'm not sure what he's up to. I don't think he's. I'm not sure if he's free or not. I'm free. Maybe there will be Miss Lance tomorrow. Don't know. I should know, but I don't. And for the last one, I'm gonna go for a full one. Try to go out to this edge down there. Oop. Accidentally erased. And go for a bit more curved. I think that's it. These are the ones I want to try out first. This might not make sense at all. Hopefully it'll make more sense when we get that into... Oh, I see a hole. Wait, didn't I... It's not even all the way in. Okay, now I'm gonna have to look for layers again. Okay, there you are. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm still waiting for that Lethal Company rain check. Me too. Lethal Company is probably the best game of the year. Well, I think we can have what we should be able to have a stream on the Tuesday, right? I guess. No. Save. Go. Yes, please go over. Check levels. All right. Re-import. Okay, let's see if this worked. Where you are? I just want it there. Thank you. Okay, let's see if this worked then. Let's see. So I have these here. Should be able to just get a little bit more variation. There we go. Oh, that looks better. We can we though? Oh, okay. So we need because that's gonna turn that. Now it's looking weird. We just take that one then? No. No. Oh well. That could have worked. Wait, is that? No. Then we're getting. Sorry if I become quiet sometimes. There we go. Alright, because I wanted to use this for spires like that. Can I make bigger spires? Can I... Can I... No, I need a tip. Can I just use that tip then? Oh, I can? Alright. That looks much better. And then I can just copy these ones and just How do you like that? Go for a big one there. Let's make the side of this. It's looking a little bit phallus shaped. Wait, what happened there? Well, that looks better than these, I guess. Let's make some curvy penises. Oh, there's something going on there. Let's see if we can adjust that. Lots of nice shapes here. Not insinuating anything at all. What could it be other than rocks, right? Of course it's rocks. Don't worry, it'll be our secret. Okay, let's go check them out. Let's go check the rock formations out. Okay, so I like them. It looks a little bit too almost architectural. I guess that's okay. Yeah, ribbed rocks. It's the new one. Oh, was that a bad dragon type? I actually didn't know what a bad dragon was until Josephine taught me. Now I know what it is, so I don't have to Google it. I mean, the grapple is doing what I want it to do, so I think it feels good. The only thing is that the round doing God's work for us. Yep. She's. I think it was Josephine at least. Yeah, so I think these spires, the new spires, look better. If I can. Let's just make sure they save. Save, thank you. Let's just take these and paste some here. Turn them around. I'm gonna do a quick pass just to get some randomness out. And I'll do a fine pass later on. I'll put that down there. There we go. Ribbed rocks. Maybe that's the name of this canyon. Ribbed rock canyon. That's not easy to say. Ribbed rock. Ribbed rock. Damn it. Ribbed for her pleasure. This is not for kids. Kids, go to bed. Go to bed now. Leave any kids in chat. Go to bed. I don't want to keep my channel. That's the only thing I can see now. I can't see anything other than that. That's the only thing these things are now. Okay, we need to use the balloon form at some places, I guess. Get these spires. There. No. There. Oi. Ah, this is my favorite place in the game. Let's just turn off that. Hola. Welcome to stream. Turn on cheat and let's have a look at what we created. So we have some variation, and that's all I'm after. Just want to make sure that there are no holes. That's okay. One of the philosophies that I have creating levels or the design, level designing, is I want platforms to be very distinct. You should be able to see at a first glance where you can move, where you can't move. And that's why most of the platforms are these straight and boxy shapes. Oh, there's a hole right there. Where was it though? Yeah, I can see the holes. Oi. Oh. Down there. The only place that I want to be able to do other shapes is in the background and the furthest background as well. Oh, yeah, nice, good job. Let's turn you back on instead. Every time I test this game, I feel like fixing those icons to make things more obvious. I still need to play a bit more of the test alpha to really send some proper feedback. Are they not obvious enough though? Let's do an icon update sometime as well. So what I was saying before is I want the platforming to be very distinct. You should be able to see where you want to go. And then anything in the background, any of those shapes, they're all good. Like you can, those are things you can play around with, I mean. And then we have the background and the back. And those are, I guess, the setting the mood, I guess. I have no idea what El Do is saying. by the way. I'm sorry. But I think I'm fine with that for now. We could go in and do some kind of... I might just be picky because I design brands, logos, and stuff for a living. The icons were obvious to me right away. I don't have a living doing logos and icons at all. I'm not the one doing the icons, for example, in Valheim at all. I started out making logos for companies. I just didn't feel I'm the one who made the Valheim logo as well, and there's been so many things that has been so bad with the Valheim logo. Let's run back to let's just run back to save point. Talking about logos. Elevator. Yeah, so in here, this is where it becomes a little bit tricky, because now when you're zoomed in, you can still use the grappling hook and everything in here. It becomes a little bit more tricky using it in a good way, but I mean, I'm sure people will cope. Weapon slots. I mean, that's how you learn, right? I made a lot of bad logos in the start too. Yeah, I just, for me, I'm not interested in logos, I guess. But I'm good at saying what I don't like about logos. I'm not good to say what I like about logos. Early days yet for full of HUD overhaul, yeah. The only thing that is important for me is to somehow visualize what you're choosing, and then that all the... I didn't want to go for... Okay, so I didn't want to go for a straight off red color for damage, and that's why I started mixing in some blue in it. Because I don't want to have all the normal colors. I want to have a different color palette overall. So the thing that is important to me is that it's kind of clear. Plasma spike. Laser does not make sense, but I guess it's supposed to be bouncing. That doesn't look like it's bouncing. It looks like a grapple hook, to be honest. Bomber. I guess that's okay. Burst bullets could be better. Phase returner could have a better name as well. Burst bullets, bomber are, I guess, my two favorite choices. Right, because I've got both of them. Wait, what? Alright, that's the bug. So if you shoot and then you switch weapons mid, it'll still have the same velocity or the same burst. So you shoot. Let's see if I can get that to work. There you go. It's a bug. It maximize super damage there. Maybe have to have a cooldown between you when you're switching weapons. Probably. Just gonna have a run back, and then while I run through the level, maybe figure out... I had an idea what I wanted to do, so I've shown the mechanic. You can't use it in here. found a spot where you actually can use it. It's not a bug, it's a feature. So I put one of the map disruptors up here. So this is a good place where you could actually use it to actually destroy that. Who knew, right? Oh, no, I wanted to shoot. I didn't want to do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Press the wrong button. Let's switch it up to single instead. Single. Let's switch it to 3. No. Let's go single. Let's go grab this. Let's go defensive. What happens? Let's go down and grab this down here as well. Can I shoot in here? Oh, I could. Oh, thank you. Full defensive. Full defense. I knew you were around that corner. I'm loving how this game is coming along. And I hate that the heart is in. I can't along really scratches that Contra itch for me. I think it says really, maybe. I was gonna make this 2-player. I wanted to make this co-op, couch co-op, so you could have the. I never played Contra. I only played Probotector. I think that was the European version of Contra, where you had 2 robots instead. That was a. I wanted to switch weapons. Instead, I went ahead and. Just gonna go down and get this, the one down here. Oh, why did I jump there? But yeah, Probotector or Contra, I played so much of that. Me and my brothers, we used to play a lot. I'm actually getting a Nintendo this Christmas, and I'm getting some old favorites. Got my PlayStation now. I want my Nintendo, and then I want a Super Nintendo as well. Did I go for what? Did I go for HP? Don't know. When you're setting up the stream, disable live reactions or whatever it is. Ah, right. Is that the hearts? Oh, this is not the way. Did I get stuck behind the door? Wow. Note to self. Need to fix that. Go up and beat the bad guy up here. I played more Contra, I think, multiplayer, like... the thing... Okay, so the only thing I've noticed, or I'm not sure how to handle, because I want to make this co-op, couch co-op. That would be really, really fun. I would need... So, when we're loading and unloading levels... is this a place where we actually unload? I think it is. Yes, it is. So here... I'm not sure how to handle this. So if I run through, what happens to player number 2? If we're couch co-op. You could go, okay, yeah, you'd do split screen then. You'd have a split screen, but then what happens if I run here now, and he's still in there, and I unload the previous zone where the person is, where player 2 is? You'd just fall through, so I'd have to have a totally different load and save, or have load and save probably be somewhere in the middle of the new zone instead. Probably could do. Oh, this is just cheating. This is not good design. I'm just showing you. This is bad design. Good. Now you know. Oh, I should be using this a bit more. Oop. Oh. I think that's the only thing that's stopping me from actually... Oh, this is a perfect place to use... That's a perfect place to use... Nice. And then we can cheat. We can go up here all the way now. And that's what I meant with bulletproofing all the rooms. We could actually make a specific tile that you are not able to target. Like say wet surfaces or something like that, or specific metals or something. Wait, I'm getting dizzy from all the rain. I'm not getting a sense of direction with all the rain and all the gradients. We could make a specific tile, specific metal thing that wouldn't be able to. Let's see what chat's saying. Should getting it hit knock you off? Should getting hit knock you off? Getting hit. Oh, that's a good question. We could try that. It wouldn't be that difficult to implement. We would just say... We can try that out. We can actually... Contra would just unload the assets and the second player would just die. That is true. Probably. I saw that Contra is... they're releasing a new remake of Contra. I saw it. I think it was coming for the Switch or something. There's some kind of bug somewhere. Ambient reference. Alright, yeah, dismiss that. That's not a big issue. Let's see. Let's do what let's see. Let's what's it called? Grapple release. Somewhere here in heal. No, not heal. We want to find damage and life. So when we take, it can be damaged. If that is true, then we do grapple. So this is the cool thing with the custom events. We want to call grapple release because I made a custom event for that specific thing, and I can just hook that up on the damage and life. Now, every time we take damage, we most probably, maybe that would work. Let me just make sure that we're gonna move around a bit more. Or we could actually... No, let's not. Let's just take one of these enemies. Where are you at? Let's take this. You make sure that we're in zone 3. And copy, paste. And just fly you all the way have to go up a bit now. Ah, we're almost there. There we are. Let's bring some enemies into Zone 3B. Let's have 3 of you there. Maybe something like that. No. I'm gonna hide you for now. You 3 and just make another bunch. Make another bunch. You can fly around here. Who cares? We're just gonna try this out anyways. And we were in 3B, correct? Well, let's see. Erica had an idea. Let's try that idea out. So we have enemies. And let's hook up and see what happens. Oh, I died. I didn't have HP. I was like, what happened? Oh, I don't have HP. I was like, did we break the game? No, let's just, I think I just set health really low for testing things. So let's, what is the max health? Max health is 50, current health, let's put that to 50. Yeah, I think your idea might be good. Just probably not testing stuff when you don't have HP. This is what I kind of like with making games. Because you get to play. I get to make a game and play around and pretend I know stuff. I like that. That felt good. That actually felt good. Ah, I'm getting, yeah, I like it. I'm getting punished for my reckless behavior of trying to cheat with this one. So let's see here. Oh, missed me. Oh, did they shoot each other? Oh, they're shooting me now. There are more guys over here somewhere. Oh, let's go again. Nice. Nice. Actually, I haven't actually played this against enemies just yet, so. And will he be able to kill me? Bam! Good. No, thank you, Erica. We're keeping that in the game. Any good more? Just throw them out. Good ideas. Just want to say, like before, the good thing about making custom events is that you can call them anywhere, and if you have them, if there's not like lots of delays in your custom events, so there's no delays or anything with time in here. So all we're saying here is just like knock me up a bit, set movement to walking, invisibility anytime we're getting damaged down here. You can call them anywhere. Nice. Nice, nice. See, we're making games together. I still hadn't had a plan for doing something. Don't know, and I don't remember what it was. We just fill this canyon up with some level 1 enemies, or zone 1 enemies. Let's have a fly around here and let's take some of these flesh flowers. Just move it all the way up here. This is the easiest way I know how to do this. Drag it up all the way. There we are. A little bit more. How do I want to put them? I think I want to have some kind of worm or something coming up out of the ground. The cool thing about having them like this is that it would enforce what it would force the player rather to. Did I just? I did copy it. It's not just super easy to use a grappling hook now because they shoot out in a cone. Let's just put them everywhere like this for now. Thing is, so now you'll see. Let's just go into right. Just hide these. Hide that. Hide here. So now you can see all these. Like I said on the last stream, all these boxes. All these boxes are containers that actually sense if the player's inside them or not, and they load and unload the enemies for performance reasons. Do you have different types of damage by different mobs, or is it all like there is just one type of damage right now? Do you have any different type of damage by different mobs, or is it all under? I use what is how do I use it? So I had to make some the way it works is that enemy projectiles and player projectiles work a little bit differently because they need to be able to interact with each other. It doesn't matter the damage type, it only matters if they can sense each other. That makes sense. I don't have any damage types right now. It is easy setting up damage types in Unreal. I just don't know if I need them right now, because you could set up like a burn. I think that these projectiles should be able to. No, it's not damaging that enemy. That did set. Oh, maybe. I wonder why though. Because something that was important to me is that we have a nice or a fun gunplay where we can use our projectiles very offensive or defensive. That is actually pretty bullshit. I call bullshit. I'm getting out of there. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? Wait, do you interact with... Wait, what happened? Did they just glitch? Oh, they are glitching out. They are glitching out, and it's because this sphere... Yeah, so you can see the bounds right here. Once I drop down below, they unload. So the bounds never actually moves around. It's just the enemy. So but that's actually easily fixed. We can actually go in and just adjust the bounds for them all, for every single one of them. Let's go to the right viewpoint, and let's just do. We have some issues in that way, so let's do it that way. There and there. Okay, there we go. So now I adjust on one. I adjust the blueprint of one spinner, and it's adjusted for all the rest as well because they're all just the same. So now it looks like they should be able to load in. Should be fine. Maybe. Let's go cheat. Let's go with this cheat. And all of a sudden we have enemies in here. You know what would be cool? aiming with a grapple hook, right? Wouldn't that be nice? We're always doing 45 now. Oh, is it just gonna be unnecessary? Is it? I could try it, see if it's fun. Actually, I don't like enemies. I had my garden, my swinging garden. Now enemies have taken over the place that I was having fun before. What the actual shit? Yeah, I guess that, yeah, there is a nice thing with the hook that it's actually simple. It is not that easy to, I guess you would learn. I mean, it's the same angle as this. It's the exact wait, whoa! I hooked onto a shot? Wait. We're learning today? We are learning today. That's the real hook shot. It looks so weird. It's kind of awesome. If you can time it correctly, I didn't even know. I didn't even know. There should be some unique, totally pointless reward for placing for a place you can only get to doing that. the Van-14 lounge, the space bar. I mean, does it matter if you can do this? Does it actually matter? I'm wondering. I mean, well, I'm outside. I'm here somewhere now. No, I fell down. There we go. Damn you, game, and your bounds. In terms of our established lore, I kind of like the idea that the hook itself is unfinished, like it was something that was in the production, not completed in time. I like that idea. That's good. I like that. I also like that it's the simplicity of it. The simplicity of the grapple hook. Maybe we don't have to need, because I'm afraid that if you can shoot straight forward, you'll be able to slingshot too far sometimes. The only thing is, I dislike that this can happen. This thing here. It feels like this could be a cheat somehow. Yeah, because then I'd just do that and I'd go up here. This would actually just be flying. And come on. Actually, nothing is stopping me from actually just spamming all the time and trying to hook onto. Yeah, I don't need a jump. I just need a. I'm coming, father. Yeah, maybe. I'm just gonna have. Don't know. I like it, but at the same time, what are you checking for, though? This box is checking for if there's a pawn, overlaps with a pawn, overlaps with projectile. Okay, so boom, that should be fixed. Maybe. I'm not saying that we're keeping it this way. If you can aim it, you'll remove the challenge of using it, making it open. Like Sekiro's hook, it's distance based, can only latch on at the distance. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Let's see. So Erica, you're the decider. You had one great idea. You get to implement another idea. That's the point system. If you have a good idea during chat, you get to nominate or say if we keep it. Now you can't. That can't happen. It can't happen now. So you're the decider. If you decide. I'm okay either. By the way. Do we want to be able to hook onto projectiles or not? Yes or no? It's up to you. You are the decider. While I take a new snooze. What is the decision, Erika? Erika? I think keep it in for now and see if there is anything fun we can make from it in the future. It can always be turned off. Make it happen with only one type of projectile if you really want the super secret. We could. Absolutely, we could. We need to make a new collision by object type. I mean, we could do that. It is possible to do that. I'm using a lot of different layers now. I'm not sure what the maximum amount of layers are in Unreal. So you get a couple of trace responses that you can put in. You see, we still have whip in here, which is, I think, melee sword now. We have traces and we have object responses. We could definitely put in a secret projectile collision thing. But it's for now, we'll keep it on. This actually should mean, though, that we should be able to hook onto enemies' projectiles. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah. So maybe in the total game philosophy, if we want projectile play, then thou shall also play with the grapple hook play. Maybe. Shoot me. No. Damn it. Just shoot. Come on. There we go. Whoop. Zoom, zoom. Shoot me. Shoot again. Nice. That's cool. That is pretty cool. It is pretty cool that you can do that. Can it hook the boss laser? I don't think so. Because the boss laser is a trace, it's not an actual object. The boss laser... Oh, maybe... No, it can't. It can't. The boss laser is set up so it won't be able... it won't be able to hook against the laser. Nice mind though, because that was a... Could have been a real edge case. Save. What else did we want to do? I wanted to, you said something running legs. Something running legs. We want to add, imagine hooked on but traveled with it. Oh yeah, you just go zoom. Zooming away. Main character. Oh, have I shown, is it still here? Marine. This is the first iteration when I started making Van-14. I made this first character. I was like, I wanted to make it pretty cartoony. All right, yeah, because this is, don't mind the, yeah, this was how Van was supposed to look like from the start. Very simple silhouette, easy to animate kind of thing, with a big shotgun. And I'm happy I didn't go for that. I think there is an old version here somewhere of yeah, here's an old version of Van-14, because she was actually just a woman in a suit back in the day. All I saw was a the red nose. Yeah, that was supposed to be one red eye dot kind of thing. So this was the first draft. After that, going a little bit more high fidelity, and then at some point I thought, well, like, oh, it would be cool with some hair, and this was how she turned out then. But then I was like, nah, I'd like the Mega Man legs, and I wanted her to be a little bit more chunky. However, Erika, you said something. You're running legs. We might want to set up a new state for that when flying. When flying. Is character flying? Is character flying? Kiki feet. Was that what you meant? Was that the thing? When you're standing on ground and you're running in midair? Because it only happens when you go from walking state into flying state, I guess. That's what I think. I'm not sure if that's the issue here, but yep, the running animation in air. Okay, let's just find a placeholder. Let's give her the dodge. Dodge, maybe? Let's go for the dodge. Oh, it's been a while since I set this up, so let's see if I can. That's everything that is set up. All we need. We need a new state. We need we need a new variable. Flying, or let's call it grappling. No, we have grappling. No, we have a state for that, which is grappling. Actually, then let's see if we can work with that, because we have is grappling and we are turning off grappling, so that should be enough. Maybe. So the cool thing is I have this plugin called Paper ZD. Is it in here? Locomotion. Ah, here it is. Here's all the... So normally with Paper 2D in Unreal, you'd have to code everything, and you would not have access to the animation blueprint. But with Paper ZD or ZD, you get access to this. So all the red ones, I had to start color coding stuff. So all the red ones are going back. All the white lines are going into a transition, and all the red ones are going back from, or going back into a transition to back. Maybe this could be enough if we just do a new animation state and just call it grapple, probably. And in here we'd have, where are all the animations? Dodge, play dodge. So when we go in here, we need a condition to be able to enter it, and we need to get our character reference, and then we need to get what's it called? Is grappling? Yeah, grappling is grapple. How do you spell that? Is this the right, Erica? Is this correct spelling? Grappling. Erica's getting all the points. Take out the E. All right. On it. Getting stuff done. Grappling. There we go. I'm just actually waiting for Unreal to explode soon. There we go, grappling. So now we know that if we're grappling, we can do, if we're grappling, we're going into that animation. And if now we just need to tell it that if we're not grappling, which is a not boolean, so it's grappling not. If that's happening, then we can enter, or then we can actually go back into idle. And now the character doesn't actually know that this is what we want to do. Wait, what? Where's... Oh, wait. Was that enough? That can't be enough. No, that's not enough. How come I'm not seeing the... Normally, initialize... Wait. This doesn't look right. Why doesn't it look right? So if we wanna go in here. Sorry. Normally what you do is, why isn't it here? Is there something, animation graph, locomotion, that's all in there. Event tick, initialize. How would you know how to go into that then though? Let me just see if I can. Oh wait. Idle down. Idle down? No. That's what's wrong. That is what is wrong. Grapple. Grapple, we want to get dodge. If we're dodging going into that, we just wanted to copy this one. And if we're going, because that wasn't idle, I'm going to go in here. Not Boolean. From there. Now you should understand. We should be able to understand each other now. But that's only from idle, so we just want to make sure that if we are running and using this as well, this is one of the more tedious things to set up because you need the different states for the different animations you want to transition from. However, this is much easier to do it this way than actually do it by code. Not Boolean. There, just make sure that we have that one turned to red. And then also what you can do with the transitions is pretty nice, is that you can have priorities. If one should have priority over a different transition, which is pretty cool, because then you have these edge cases somewhere where this one is, I know I have, this is a priority number 1. If you're double jumping, we want to go back into jump whip. I mean, this cluster is, it is easier than it looks. Hopefully we'll get a dodge animation out of this. Yay! We're dodging. Nice. And it's looping as well. That looks so weird though. So it doesn't happen when we're running now? Yes, nice. Yee-hoo. To be honest, I think I like the running a bit more. This looks super cringe somehow. It looks very forced. We could absolutely just do so. It's just go into jump state instead. That's one thing we could do. Yeah, it looks super cringe. Yeah. Flying with style. Nice. I don't think and we've got it set up now anyways, so the cool thing, oh yeah, we can just go in and could probably call that grappling as well, or grapple. Oh wait, we already have, let's call it grapple run. There we go. I like the running, like she's like, oh god, oh geez, oh Rick, oh geez Rick. Yeah. No, we could try something else. We could go for a double jump. I think that might actually look the best. Is we could go in and make a custom animation where we actually do a backflip, a slow backflip or something like that, continuous. Let's see. Come on. Use the controller instead. And get some cheats. Let's go. Let's see. Boom. No. Wait. Alright, yeah. I actually like that. I think I like it. The only thing I think is when you're jumping. I'm just gonna try that out and see if that looks better. If we just go in and now the edge cases. I just wanted to do one thing, and this is what happens. Grapple jump. Let's just make the transition now, I guess. Alright, because I copy pasted the other thing, so I'm gonna have to type it out. Is grappling. There we go. Copy. Is grappling and nothing there. Not boolean. Not grappling, just make it red for future. And in here, go for a double jump. Now a move where you do that, flip off the grapple and drill into enemies. Oof, I like that. So now if I grapple in air, should be able to... Nice. Wait, why? Okay, so is that... Ah, okay. Yeah. So when I'm this is jumping. No, wait. That works. That's not working. Is it because I'm... is it because I am airborne? Wait, is this the wrong jump? Double jump. Okay, something's not. Like, run? You're jumping airborne, goes into... You wanna... Can I pull from this one? I can't. So, what I could... But we are falling at some point, somewhere. There, fall. Maybe it only detects... Yeah, all we can do is try it out and see. Let's move it out a bit so we can see it. I hook it up a bit fast. I'm sorry if this isn't that interesting, but this is very accurate to how games are made. Most games. Other people have a better understanding than I have, so this is probably most likely because I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see if it's the fall, we want to transition from that. Does that also mean that we can't transition into other things? Yeah, because it wants to go into jump, and it feels that it makes sense. It makes sense in a weird way. Let's go try it out over here. That actually looks pretty good. Let's run a little bit faster. That looks much better than superhero cringe pose, right? We could... let's see, are we doing this backwards? Yes, we are. Doing a backflip. That's okay. No, I think this looks good. Oh, why did that happen? Oh, because when I release... But that's good, because that makes it a bit more clear as well. As I jump off, I come up. And that's when you want to have action. Jump up, you shoot. Oh, I shot my own shot. Come on. Oh, I did it again. That was clutch. It's never going to happen again. Oh, it did happen. Oh, it did happen again. Nice. You're just making stuff happen today. Everything's been revolving around that mechanic, but Sonic Spin, woohoo! Yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks fine. If we can just the thing that I actually like the most is that I like that when we release that actually goes into jump and she kind of levels out. Boom. Go into double jump, hook up, release. Go in, spin, and super. Release. Yeah, I think it looks good. Oh, you little... And go. Oh, I have not tried. What happens if I'm going to try something here now. See, because if you can actually hook... Is it... Let's see here. Oh, can I test this? No, that's a bit weird. Something happened there. I'm not sure what. I don't know what's going on. Kind of thought that this... Yeah, so... I don't know what this is. Quick question, are you going to stick with using blueprints or later in development are you going to pass it to C++? I'm actually going to stick with blueprints because I have no idea how to write C++. That's my idea. I'm gonna release this game totally on blueprints. I'm not a programmer. Like visual scripting, I'm okay, I understand that. Programming languages, I don't know. But I mean, I've got this. I mean, we can save, we can load, I can unload places. I've gotten this far on blueprints. I think it's totally doable just going with blueprints. I don't see the necessity in C++ here right now. Sure, I think if I knew how to code, I think the grapple could be much better. I think you could work on the grapple much more and make it much better than it is now. If you're a programmer, I think you could make much more custom use out of it. There are some places, I guess, you'd want some programming just to use some things that are in the blueprints, but you want to utilize them in a different way. But I mean, I think for Van-14, I think you don't need that much of C++. So far, it's going well. Was there anything else? Because now I fixed that. It actually feels much more better. Close you down. The best part is it's so nice to be able to. I'm on my holidays now. It's nice to know that it's always nice for me to go in on a Monday, work on Valheim. I normally look forward to that, meeting the people, talking to people. It's also nice just to know that I don't have to do that tomorrow. Just right, I have these here. They're just floating out here in space. These animations just there. I don't know. I haven't seen a programmer get the grapple hook into onto a bullet. Yeah, that's true. I'm like, yeah, but maybe that's. I can't see it with this constant spin. Oh, you mean that one? I wonder why these ones are not. One second. There, I'm back again. The goal for next week is gonna be hooking this up to the next place and trying to see if I can. So this, my idea is to have the third region, or the third zone, be a travel zone. I think one of the cool things here is I'm not sure where we want to give the players a grapple hook. You can go down, because I don't think you actually. Oh, you probably need it. Let's see if we can just get through here without using the grapple hook. I think you should be able to reverse this place without grapple hook right now, or gravity hook. It's not a grapple hook. It's a gravity hook. It's more fancy. Can I get up there? I don't think I can. No. Yeah, so with phase and with so you should be able to do this without the grapple hook. So that means that something that would be nice is that you go through this area without grapple hook, gravity hook, I mean, go through the entire area, and on the far side of the desert you get the gravity hook, and then you can get back much faster. which means you could this. Oh, right. So another thing we could do then is I could finish this off over here. Something have an area go over here somewhere. Get the gravity hook over here. You traverse back, and the gravity hook actually helps you out in zone 2. That would be nice detour. Like you go in here and you explore all these places down here. We can actually run down there. The Grahook, the Grook. Good names. And actually, I think that would be nice to have some areas just not that like should be lore based as well. You go through a whole entire area, not maybe that many enemies, but enough to just keep you on your toes. Just give some lore. Like this, actually, the elevator here. If we could get up without the elevator somehow. Oh no, you need the elevator. You would want another shaft somewhere. This is my favorite. This is my favorite place. So far, this is the coolest place. Because I like all the hanging particles in the air, the sense of movement. But you'd need like, okay, so you have like this big shaft that you have to climb up. You can't because there is no gravity hook just yet. Go down here. Get some power-ups or something down here. Just a small little room. And sometimes I think rooms are okay to be these rooms. Because I'm still fighting constantly with... you have to populate everything all the time. Climb up a big shaft to the ribbed rocks. Who knows? Maybe it's one of those games. We're zooming in here. Yeah, so the big shaft could actually be, let's see, if we press F8. Let's just see if we can enter perspective. Where is you? Hello. You're down there. Yeah, so this is... I'm gonna have to unload... This is something I haven't... This is the only area. So we always have 2 areas loaded, it seems. The first area... I should unload that, actually. I think there was a reason to why... No, but yeah, so actually the top piece up here should connect. This should be a big shaft. Yeah, that makes sense. It's just... That would be really, really cool. You have this huge area where you have to climb all the way up. Let's go into right perspective. So, and that would connect up to here. That would be cool, I think. Going this way would connect into zone 1. But you want to continue left. So this would be a huge shaft area with broken elevators that maybe move, maybe we're just still or something. But if you try to go in up here, you just fall all the way down, and you'd end up down here, and you'd be like, oh, where am I? And you'd find your way back. So this would be a nice contained loop for this area, this part. You would quickly, and going this way, you would come back to the first area, so it would be like, oh, this didn't give me anything, and this is where I'm stuck. So there you would kind of really force the player to go up and go through zone 3, go get the gravity hook, come back, and you'd be like, oh wait, can probably climb this now. because you've been experimenting all the Zone 3. Time to hop off. Have fun rest of the stream. I'm actually closing down the stream now. I think I'm done. I think we've got some progress done today. It was fun showing everyone. Thank you for coming, Canaris. Hiradiddle says, I love the camera movements. Thank you. We've put a lot of effort into the camera. Bye, Canaris. Well, like I said, get into Zone 2, have this big shaft area. You can loop back into Zone 1. If you want to, you can come back. You'd have this big loop over here. It could be good. Selina, hej! Kom du in? Och sen så sticker alla. But then you go over, you get the gravity hook, come back, go down, and this is where you start climbing, because now you can climb. I think that's good. You've been here all this time? That's nice of you to say hello and goodbye. But yeah, I think that's it for this stream. I mean, we made a cooldown. We actually made a variable for the cooldown. We added some tiles for the ribbed, for the bad dragon desert. Bad dragon, the BD desert. We fixed some enemy stuff. We decided on the grapple shot, if that's a thing, and it's actually a thing now. Then we went into the animation blueprint and we did some extra stuff, so it feels a bit more polished and nice. We like that. I'm putting it in the documentation, the BD Desert official name. And we kind of... Oh, it's telephone. Wait, there, go. Okay. And we kind of decided on how to continue. So the goal right now is to make another area over here and flesh those two out. At the end of that area, should be able to loop down into... You should be able to go down into the first area from here as well. Then we're starting to close up, or actually open up the world a bit more, which I like. And then we go down, we go back here. So I guess the plan for this holiday would be to make part of Zone 3, because Zone 3 is gonna... Let's open this up there. Full screen. Zone 3 is gonna span all the way over here. But I think we're from this point right here, somewhere there, that's where you get the grapple. I'm saying grapple, the gravity hook. But the whole Zone 3 should be this entire area. And when you be able to drop down into Zone 1, and maybe we have a zone over here later down the line. Starting to hook places up so you can travel a bit more, because now you've got these smaller loops in here, which is pretty nice. But when you start being able to go into Zone 2 and Zone 3 and Zone 4, 5, then you're starting to get a big world. So plan for holiday, flesh this out. Zone 3 all the way there, get gravity, and continue on Zone 2. That is plan. I'll have to get Luma to plant a zapper on your desk so we can trigger it every time you say grapple instead of gravity. Yes. Or maybe not. I will learn. I shall learn. Good plan. Work. Yeah, I think that's it for this stream. People, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go get some skinkmacka med senap. Ham sandwich with some mustard. Thank you everyone for coming this evening. I'll not be back on Sunday. Maybe I'll stream in the middle of the week someday. Probably. I think that's what's gonna happen. Sunday is next Sunday is julafton. And I won't be streaming that evening. Okay, people. Have a nice one. Bye, 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 bye.